What is up, everybody? I know this is a bit different from the usual videos, which is strictly racing, but I was getting a lot of requests from, just the friends, since I'm a big fan of the GTA series, and I'm probably pretty sure plenty of others are. So anyways, want to do a video real quick of the garage, or my garages that I have. They're all uniquely displayed in their own brand. So this one today that we're gonna be showing is the Lamborghini, the Pegassi. Just on what my garage is worth, and the collection is not finished, but what the garage is worth, or the Pegassi collection, and how much it would take in real life money to own this garage. Just because now, I mean, shoot, we're over a decade with this game, so I'm gonna see, show off the garages. And if everyone likes it, I'll do a part 2, which is all the Porsches. I'm gonna take this Escalade. Yes, all black, baby. I was pretty impressed on how well they made the Escalade in this, especially the new gen. That's supposed to be the new 2020 facelift gen. So, alright, so garage level 1, that's all my Porsches. Garage 2, this is all the Pegassi, the Lamborghini. I did discover in this collection that there's a few Lambos in here that you can no longer get at all. So you would have to buy these before they discontinued them. So the Pegassi Infernus XO. This is supposed to be the new Countach. I don't know if anybody's actually seen these in real life, but we have one here in Washington State, and I will tell you, they are beautiful and they do sound lovely. And in the game, oh, that was another thing that we're gonna do. So we're gonna do an interior rating and a sound. Well, not a sound rating, but just see how they sound. But definitely interior rating. So let's see how much this thing's worth. It's gonna be in the Legendary Motorsports, like almost all of them. Let's see, go. Dude, you should. I was so tired when I was trying to find a few of these, and then discovered they weren't even on the list. So 2.89 million, and the total cost that we're not including for the modifications, because again, wheels are 30-some thousand, powertrain, transmission. A lot of these cars don't have full builds, mind you that, just because I didn't care. I just liked collecting them. But now with the new drag series, actually, I don't even think we can use a Lambo in these drag series. But let's take a look at these turbos, baby.
Brother's starving. So am I. Come on, let's get something to eat.
I do love how they did that. If you guys haven't seen these twin turbo Lambos, sound beautiful. I don't care if you don't like Lambos at all. Can't hate them. So let's see. It's a new car. So we're gonna give this, let's say 7 out of 10. The seats, I do love how they actually made the seats as they do in real life. So it's almost like a carbon monocoque of a seat. So the Lamborghini Cyan. This was another nice one. All right, where are you? Okay, so 2.765. So it's going up quite a bit. No turbos on the back of this one. It's okay. Interior, somewhat more bland, but it is unique, and I do love to see how the seats are. Car sounded great as well. So this was definitely one of my favorites. This is supposed to be the Cyan and STTO in real life. Tempesta. I think this is like my first Lambo that I bought in the game. I remember when they brought this out, and I was like, oh. Yeah, and definitely sounded really well. Interior, not so much upgraded, just because this car was somewhat older. Yeah, where is this? Okay, so 1.329. That's fairly cheap for a decent Lambo. All right, now we're gonna go over to the Countach. Beautiful car, man. Oh, so this is one of them. Limited edition. Came out in 2017. Then they took it off in 2020. So if you were one of the very few who own these, like myself, consider yourself lucky, because you can no longer get them. Interior, we're going to give it 9 out of 10. Look at the buttons, dash. Everything is very unique. It's matching the era, which is good. I love it. I think they could have added maybe some color for the trim. That would have definitely spiced it up a little. Could not find it, but the original price for this was $998. So one of the cheapest Lambos. So this one's the Pegassi Monroe. It's supposed to be replicating the Mura, one of the old school Lambos. Beautiful. Very expensive. Now, I did have a problem with the interior with the Monroe. I think they could have done a little bit more. But we're going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. They could have added some color for like trim. Just because the ones in real life, man, they're fucking gorgeous inside. But the wood grain, the door handles, the window lever, they definitely made it tailored to that era. So we'll give them that. All right, let's go find the price. So $490,000. Definitely one of the cheapest Lambos that we have so far on the list. So this is supposed to be the replicating the Diablo, the Infernus Classic. You can still buy this. I do love the wheels. I had to upgrade those just to give it more of a modern look. My buddy wanted me to do the Diablo purple, but I like the green. Such a cool car. Brings back some most wanted vibes. All right, so let's see how the interior is. Pretty clean. Could have gave it more color though, just because it's such a unique car. At least they gave it a bucket. Yeah, and this was 915,000. So still not breaking the bank. Affordable. All right, now we're gonna get to the gold limited edition again. Gallardo. This is supposed to be a Gallardo in real life, but you can no longer buy this. So if you bought this back then and kept it, congrats. But yeah, it's kind of cool discovering there's cars not on this anymore. So interior 4.5 out of 10. It's very dull, but again, it's one of the first Lambos in the game. I mean, it came with the game when you bought it, so we won't be too harsh on it. So this one's a mix. They mainly took the aesthetics from a Lycan supercar. And I forgot, I think it was like an LP600 for the rear end. But other than that, though, it looks like a Lycan. So we're just going to consider it a Lycan. But it's a Lambo in the game. Yeah, interior, complete garbage. They try to give it a whole carbon, rocker bar in the rear. But no, we're just complete garbage. 1.5. So 1.5 mil. So we're going up in the prices. Now we're going to the Aventador. The Zentorno or Zentorno. Whatever. Anyways, very clean. Still original Lambo. Came with the game. Nothing crazy. Interior in this as well was not the best. But again, it's old. I don't think they really updated. Which they could have, in my opinion. 725,000. Alright, so let's check it out. Let's check this bad boy out. Oh, look how garbage this interior is. Give us an update. Come on. They could have done something. We'll give it a 3 out of 10. At least they did some stitching in the seats, but it looks just like the Reaper's interior, which is the Lycan supercar lookalike. Okay, so this one, it's a Pegassi, obviously. Limited edition. You can only buy this in 2020, and I think in maybe 2020. It came with the Mercenaries pack. No longer available. Can't buy it. So, twin turbos in the rear. I love that. Those taillights were off Aston Martin Vulcan, so they kind of infused the Vulcan in this car. Interior, very bland. 4.5 out of 10, man. This is, for a car worth 1.9 million, like, give us a little bit more. Alright, so we're going to go over to my garage, taking the G37, baby. I do love this. I loved how they added in here. Plenty of mods for this car to make it look aesthetically pleasing, or just like a straight drift car to wreck. So this garage is near the airport. We had a few fans come follow us down here, and then unfortunately GTA ain't safe, so you know what that means. But look at that. Very clean. Pearl silver, a little bit of orange flake in there. That's what I mean when it ain't safe. Yeah. So anyways, this is the garage where all my trucks are. Trucks and, just SUVs. Just thinking about moving the Lambo over there, but yeah. So Toro, Pegassi Toros. I do love what they did for this one. They had plenty of modifications that you can use. Still very clean. Very eye-catchy. Carbon roof. yeah, the stitching in this, again, interior was decent. It is bland, but they still kept it somewhat looking like some of the other Lambos. So 5 out of 5 or 5.5 out of 10. I love how they got 3 seats in the rear. But yeah, interior is decent. Let's see how much this was. $498,000. All right, so let's move over to the total collection of my Pegassis. That's $14,370,000. So if you were going to purchase real money for like the shark cards, for example, it's going to cost you $85 for the $10 million card, and then another $50 for the $4,250,000 card. So again, if you guys like this, I appreciate it. Leave a like, subscribe. I got plenty of cars to show, plenty of garages, and we'll get you on the next one.